Hey love, it's 1:40 a.m. of December 29th. Did I get that right? Yes, I got that right. 2020. And this one's coming out on New Year's, so Happy New Year's. Don't worry, I'm wearing underwear, I'm not naked. I guess the best thing for this one was just a New Year's video, I guess. First of all, I am so thankful and lucky to have you by my side going into the new year. I don't think there's anyone else I would rather have. You, besides maybe Reed and Avery, you are the fast you have managed to get the closest to me in the shortest amount of time, which I think is pretty cool. And I don't know how you did it, but you did, so congrats. I don't know. But anyway, I'm so thankful to have you by my side. I'm tired. And I only got 4 hours of sleep yesterday, so that's a whole other issue that we don't need to talk about. I guess in terms of goals, I mean, goals are generally pretty personal. I usually don't care about who knows my goals, and I generally tell my therapist. And then I tell my goals to my parents if they ask, usually. But I guess my goals for the new year would be to reach first 6 months clean, and then a year clean if I make it to 6 months. I will hit a year clean on December 8th of 2021. Oh, that's from self-harm, sorry. I don't do drugs except the ones my doctor prescribes. The next one is to reach our 6-month anniversary, and then our 1-year anniversary. Another is to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do about college. Because I don't know if I'm gonna do online or in person. And I just don't know at this right now. I also don't know which college I'm going to, so that's a whole other issue. But I won't get acceptance letters until March, so fun. The other thing is make it through March 15th. The deal that I've made myself is the first one is I can only attempt suicide on March 15th. And I can't do it at home, or at least not like this house. It has to be done like at school or just like somewhere outside of the house. The other promise that I've made is that I cannot get any tattoos until I reach a year clean. So I want to get a semicolon tattoo or some form of scar cover up. Maybe even just like a little bit of a scar cover up or just something to remind myself of the progress I've made. But I can't do that until I've hit a year clean. Which is going to be a struggle. But I'll try it. So there's that. The other thing I want to work on is being better at asking for help, I guess. I don't ask for help when I'm in crisis. I don't ask for help in general. In the past, I've always been a sort of I have to do it myself kind of person. this isn't anyone's responsibility but mine kind of deal. And I find it hard to accept support from people. But I also know that reaching out and letting people know what's going on is an important part of any relationship, romantic or not. So I want to do better about reaching out when I need help. I can't promise that I won't try to deal with it on my own, but I do want to work on reaching out when I need help. I guess, another one is I think I'm going to quit Cutco when summer starts or when I graduate or whenever. Just because it's not what I want to do for my life, and I do think I'd be much happier working in a bookstore or something, or bookstore or a pet store, something like that. Allergies be damned. Yeah, sorry, I'm messing with wax because my hands need something to do. That's another thing, is I constantly need to have something going in the background or my hands messing with things, and that's been, I think, an avoidance technique. Because I don't like my thoughts just sitting there. I don't like them. For me, it's a constant 24/7 narration. It's part of writers, I guess, so I think in words. And it's a constant 24/7 narration of narrating my life and imagining conversations that don't happen. Yeah, so I'm going to try to do better I'm going to try to do more mindfulness meditation, whether it's just thought, like kind of relaxing. So I want to do better about mindfulness meditation. And that's about it, I think. I mean, make it to 19. Well, technically this year, but when this comes out, it'll be last year. Last year, I set the goal that I wanted to make it to 18. Because as much progress as I had made, I still was and still am suicidal, whether it's passive or aggressive, and so making it to 19 is another one of my goals. Yeah. I do think I want to move out of the house, but we'll have to see what happens, so that's not really a goal right now. But yeah, that's basically it. You can talk more if you want about goals or not. I don't really know. I don't know your New Year's traditions, but I do. Oh, that'll be fun. I gotta teach you some Korean traditions. If we do last long enough to get married, which I might be too early to say, but I definitely think that's a possibility. You're gonna have to learn some Korean traditions. Just a little bit about Korean culture. But yeah, that's it. All right. I'm gonna go. Happy New Year's. I love you, and I'm so thankful you're in my life. Bye. And I love you, and I'm here for you always.